It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and the spotlight's on Mack Wilson. He's a nightmare to deal with in the front seven. It's the Cardinals and the 49ers, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, wild first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you say, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September. You're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. And off we go from Santa Clara. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
On second down, Purdy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. They'll get... Three out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
A short one there, caught by Kittle. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, 49ers.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll run. This is Mason. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard.
At the Cardinals' 26-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, But after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Udi's kick is good. And the Niners are out to an early 3-0 lead.
To kick off for the 49ers.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's to midfield. And they finally get him down, but not before he's inside the 20. What a return.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things: balance, vision, and yeah, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A first snap, and Murray goes to the air. He's going to run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They put Wilson in motion. 2nd down, Murray. Good blocking, and he's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Ryland's kick here is good, and the Cardinals move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And no return here, but since it did hit in that landing area, per the new rule, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground is Mason. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and That's just really good team defense.
The Cardinals offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. First carry for James Conner. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. They get 20 on the connection. It's an Arizona 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Murray will throw. He'll try to work the screen with Conner. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. To throw is Murray. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case,